Gucci YouTube, it's your boy Black Uchiha, 3 long face, skinny body. We are back, still black, with some more fire Boruto anime manga content for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, smash the like button, share the video with your friends, and let's hop into the business. Yes, sir. Ski.
9 mountains and 8 seas make one world. 1,000 worlds make one chiliocosm. 1 chiliocosm to the power of 3, and there's nothing I can't cut.
That's how you know it's getting real, because when was the last time nigga Black Uchiha ever did 2 anime reviews back to back? That's how you know we back on some real shit right now, man. Boruto episode 282 released yesterday as of the recording of this video. In regards to when y'all hearing this, I'm not sure, but officially came out yesterday. Dog, Sasuke Retsuden, aka Sasuke's Story, Infiltration episode 1, Boruto episode 282. Actually very good. So now from the looks of things, because I'm weird like that, I was reading over the official first chapter of the Sasuke Retsuden reread, because I am reading the manga currently, and a whole lot of changes definitely made. It still fit the natural flow of the story. I understand they're doing the typical Naruto fashion, a lot of the key moments from the novels, and just kind of rearranging the story and rearranging the timeline at that. But also what got to me was like, I'm pretty sure these are some scenes from Kakashi Retsuden, because we understand it's a 3-story trilogy with Kakashi Retsuden, Sasuke Retsuden, and Naruto Retsuden, all finishing up the story of how Naruto ultimately gets cured by the chakra illness. And we see that in Sasuke Retsuden is where, you know, the manga obviously and then the anime arc is supposed to be focusing and honing in on with Sasuke and Sakura on their mission in the Ridaku country, but simultaneously Kakashi undergoing his same mission in the capital and trying to, you know, help this young prince stage a coup d'etat. Much more, a whole lot more details in the Kakashi Retsuden. I'm not as familiar with that novel as I am with the Sasuke Retsuden, let alone even the Naruto Retsuden novels. But I saw that and I noticed that I'm like, they actually got characters from Kakashi Retsuden inside of here. So it's not just going to be the Sasuke Retsuden story. It looks like it's going to be all 3 of them, you know, kind of pushed into one mini anime arc just to give us a good, like, telling. I don't want to say good because I'm not sure how the true novel readers feel about this adaptation, but you know, a telling of the story of some sort, whether you like it or not. But we're going to be doing this review a little bit backwards, because the main thing I want to talk about is the motherfucking opening and ending for Boruto episode 282. Now, those of y'all who don't read the manga, that's why I'm saving for the back half of the video. So just to let y'all know how I feel about the episode so far, honestly, the rest of the manga has been pretty fire. And then seeing everything get animated and adapted for the first time, even that fight with Sasuke versus Menno, is cool. Just seeing these things actually on screen versus just, you know, initially hearing about these things many years ago when the novels first came out, you know, Naruto's chakra illness, and then eventually getting to see visual examples when the manga just came out, and now actually seeing these things played out on screen. So that's pretty interesting aspect. I always really enjoyed that. The art was actually very crispy here, and we started off the episode with Sasuke. This nigga's out here tracking down code, and then he's realized he's in a region where, you know, he was once in before, basically similar or close to the vicinity of the land of Ridaku, because he's hearing the traditions that the locals are talking about, you know, that are different from the land of fire. Bro, this actual episode was really good. How y'all feel about those of y'all who read the novel? But me, I'm happy that they're actually including Kakashi Retsuden, because there's new things to add into the adaptation and mix things up rather than just doing an original one-to-one, because then it'll be almost a repeat of like the original Star of Boruto. For those of y'all who read the manga when it first came out, then y'all watched the movie, and then y'all watched the anime, they told the same story 3 times in 3 different formats. So it's kind of good to see they're not exactly going the same route here with the Sasuke Retsuden versus just adapting all 3 Retsudens and giving it as much justice as it can, because I understand it's not going to be able to add in all of the full materials from all 3 novels. Possibly this is just a way to get people to read the mangas and read the novels as well. But all in all, for a first episode, I really did enjoy it, and I'm ready for the shit to heat up, because the point where we at right now in the manga, it looks like things are about to start getting gritty within the next 2 to 3 chapters. So I'm all here for Sasuke Retsuden adaptation, including Kakashi and Naruto scenes. So shit is about to get real gritty. But now to the business, man. To the motherfucking business. Boruto opening 12 was pretty nice. It wasn't too much. It was a little subtle. Be real, in terms of the visuals, it was very nice. The animation was very nice. But in terms of the visuals, in terms of like the hype behind the visuals, I gotta get it to the ending this time around. The ending had that shit on lock, man. With all of the dynamics with Boruto and Kawaki, and then the dynamics with Kawaki and Ishiki, Boruto and Ishiki. The opening, they showed Kawaki's horn, but in the ending, they kind of blotted it out as if like there wasn't trying to reveal that. But we still see Boruto's horn in both shots. A little bit controversy here. Is this the Jogan? Is it the Byakugan? Bro, when are we ever gonna drop that type of argument? But all in all, the ending was flames. Now, the opening, the thing that made me enjoy the opening as much as I enjoyed the opening, because it was very subtle, I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't too much going on in the opening. I like the aspects where they included all of Boruto's class. They even got to see Himawari's class, but just seeing the different jutsus from all of Boruto's generation. See the OG characters like Kaguya, and then we see my nigga Momoshiki, you know, Kenshi, of course, then this nigga Orishiki. I really enjoyed the fact that they're in this Ten Tails dimension. And what really stood out to me watching this was they're really emphasizing on these two destroyed Otsutsuki stone palettes. Now, I was looking at the top one, trying to see if I can make out at least some sort of the pattern of the horn from that Otsutsuki, because there's a little part that's still intact, but you know, that's a little bit more work than I'm cut out for. The opening, the visuals was fire, and we finally got the debut of my shorty Eida, my nigga David, boy. Those of y'all who just watched the anime, two motherfuckers is fun to really rock shit going down in the manga right now, because it's lit. I really enjoyed the way the story and the direction this story is going. A whole lot of great things implemented and introduced within the last few chapters of the manga. So these two characters are going to be very extremely pivotal, and you see them there right next to Code, and Code having his savagery ass look. So now with Code, they went to his official manga design. Those y'all who paid attention earlier in the Kara arc, Code had the gray things on his claw marks, on his straps, or on his belts that's across his face. It was originally gray in the anime. Now, Code's color design was dropped first in the anime versus in the manga, even though he came out in the manga first. But once we first officially got his, cover page in the manga, we found out that the belt was actually black, and he's already been out in the anime with the gray belt for a time. So it's cool to see that they actually switched back to the manga design. Maybe they was just freestyling. Initially, they didn't know what color his full, character design was going to be, but everything looks really crispy. I'm not going to lie. Did Eida and Daemon damn near a 1-to-1. When I saw the promotional picture of these two, I was like, all right, it's cool, but it's not like really an anime format, so I can't really say too much. But this opening shots that they gave them are really, especially even Eida, it's really a 1-to-1, and it's really crispy. It's fire. I'm excited, bro. I'm really feeling it, bro. Boruto episode 282 was flames, bro. But the opening and ending is really what got me. And even in the one shot where we see Eida's dojutsu, I can't speak too much on the power, because if y'all just stick through this video, y'all still anime only. But I just can't. But we see her Senrigan right here, right? We see Code sitting right there in the middle, and you see all the foreshadowing that lies behind that in terms of, the situations and events that just happened between these three characters. You see this little nigga all excited, always jumping in the two only shots that we ever get to see him. This nigga's all around the place, and then Eida's just out here looking badass as she always does, like she about to really flip some shit or just turn shit into disarray. And then, my nigga, the GOAT, Ishiki Otsutsuki, I forgot to mention him. His shot looks actually very cool. I like how they're going through from the top dogs of the villains all the way down to the previous villains, from Ishiki to Kenshiki, Momoshiki, Urishiki. You know what I'm saying? I meant to say Kaguya, and then down to Ishiki. And then we finally have these three that we're dealing with right now currently in the manga. This nigga Code, my shorty Eida, and my nigga David, bro. Boruto ending and opening was actually fire this time around. But all in all, I have to give it to the ending. Both was fire. I enjoyed visuals and the music. Maybe it'll have to grow on me, listen to it a few more times, watch a few more episodes. But all in all, I'm excited for this Sasuke Resident arc. And then, bro, the Code arc is finna get gritty. We got Code's official manga design revamped, and then we officially got Eida. And then I don't know what I was expecting. I knew they was gonna give us something in the open, and then we're getting close to these characters' introductions, but I wasn't really even thinking about seeing them in this new opening. So that's a good little plot twist for me personally, at least. But how do y'all feel about these new visuals, and how do y'all feel about everything that happened so far in the Sasuke Resident arc? Until my next video, holla at your bum, holla at y'all, like shit out, yes sir, ski.
We take a trip to the sky, show them that our limits too high. Cocoa butter hips on the west side. She said